Duteronomy chapter 23. He that is wounded in the stones, or hath his privy member cut off, shall not enter into the congregation of Yahweh. A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of Yahweh. Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of Yahweh. An Ammonite or a Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of Yahweh. Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever. Because they met you not with bread and with water in the way when you came forth out of Egypt. And because they hired against thee Balaam the son of Beor, of Pethor, of Mesopotamia, to curse thee. Nevertheless, Yahweh Elohim, the Lord thy God, would not hearken to Balaam, but Yahweh Elohim, the Lord thy God, turned the curse into a blessing unto thee, because Yahweh Elohim, the Lord thy God, loved thee. Thou shalt not seek their peace, nor their prosperity all thy days forever. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in his land. The children that are begotten of them shall enter into the congregation of Yahweh in their 3rd generation. When the host goeth forth against thine enemies, then keep thee from every wicked thing. If there be among you any man that is not clean by reason of uncleanness that chanceth him by night, then shall he go abroad out of the camp. He shall not come within the camp. But it shall be when evening cometh on, he shall wash himself with water, and when the sun is down, he shall come into the camp again. Thou shalt have a place also without the camp, whither thou shalt go forth abroad. And thou shalt have a paddle upon thy weapon, and it shall be when thou wilt ease thyself abroad, thou shalt dig therewith, and shalt turn back and cover that which cometh from thee. For Yahweh Elohim, the Lord thy God, walketh in the midst of thy camp to deliver thee, and to give up thine enemies before thee. Therefore shall thy camp be holy, that he see no unclean thing in thee, and turn away from thee. Thou shalt not deliver unto his master the servant, which is escaped from his master unto thee. He shall dwell with thee, even among you, in that place which he shall choose, in one of thy gates, where it liketh him best. Thou shalt not oppress him. There shall be no whore of the daughter of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore, or the price of a dog, into the house of Yahweh Elohim, the Lord thy God, for any vow, for even both these are abomination unto the Lord thy God, Yahweh Elohim. Thou shalt not lend upon usury to thy brother, usury of money, usury of victuals, usury of anything that is lent upon usury. Unto a stranger thou mayest lend upon usury, but unto thy brother thou shalt not lend upon usury, that Yahweh thy God, the Lord, may bless thee in all that thou settest thine hand to in the land whither thou goest to possess it. And thou shalt vow a vow unto Yahweh Elohim, the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not slack to pay it, for Yahweh Elohim will surely require it of thee, and it would be sin in thee. But if thou shalt forbear to vow, it shall be no sin in thee. That which is gone out of thy lips thou shalt keep and perform. even a free will offering, according as thou hast vowed unto Yahweh Elohim, the Lord thy God, which thou hast promised with thy mouth. When thou comest into thy neighbor's vineyard, then thou mayest eat grapes thy fill at thine own pleasure, but thou shalt not put any in thy vessel. When thou comest into the standing corn of thy neighbor, then thou mayest pluck the ears with thine hand, but thou shalt not move a sickle unto thy neighbor's standing corn. That concludes Deuteronomy chapter 23. Thank you for coming by for the reading of the word. Take these words to heart. If you have done these things, and for whatever reason you were unable to do them to make it good on a vow, or to lend something to your brother for usury, I would hope that God's repentance would apply. And for if you do not to do right and you did not right, or if you knew to do right and you didn't, for one reason or another that was stupid, or stupidity, or the ignorance, or the greed, or the selfishness, if it were possible, you should try and make things right. If you don't, I can't tell you what to do, other than maybe try and make it right. Or at the very least, ask God's forgiveness of your ignorance and your lack of making things right. What I would recommend, and what I seek to do myself, is if I've fallen short, I ask God to help me make it right. May He help me to be right before Him if I've erred. That would be my recommendation. Pray and ask for His help, for His forgiveness, and for His grace and mercy and favor to help you set things right, if it's at all possible. Nevertheless, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're a mind to, tuck in a prayer request in the comments. And if you're a mind to, tap the bell for a subscription or a notification when I have a new publishment. That's up to you. May peace be in your heart, and may you find grace and favor in all that you do. And God be with you, and may you be with God. May you walk together. Ta. What the word? Pointless.